where you at? Stand up for everybody. Tori was the hands behind the majority of this tonight, so really appreciate it. You did a phenomenal job. Thank you. I wrote a speech. I'm scared to wing it. So I'm just going to read from it because I don't want to miss some of the stuff that I wrote down. So bottom line, Christy and I are just beyond proud of both of you guys, where you're at, where you came from. So I am going to just wing it. A couple stories I want to talk about first. So when Sydney was a young baby, we lived in Indiana, and Christy and I'd be laying in bed early in the morning, and you'd hear this running down the hall, where she had jumped out of her crib and then ran down the hall, and then all of a sudden the door would fling open, and there's this unbelievable, beautiful smile just staring back at you, ready to come jump in bed and give you a hug. Those things are etched in our memories for life. So special to have those memories. Let's get the next story. So Sydney has always been a very independent soul, but she thrives on relationships. She loves being around people. She thrives on that. Her senior year, the military decided that we needed to move to Carlisle, Pennsylvania. So Christy and I decided, hey, we need to send her off. She was already kind of involved with Young Life. So we called Preston and Bailey. Preston, where are you at? There you are. Bailey didn't make it. There she is. Hey, I hadn't seen you yet. So we literally called Preston and Bailey. Didn't know him from Adam. Christy called him and said, hey, we want to send our daughter out. Can you guys pick her up at the airport and take her to this camp? Because we wanted her to meet some friends for her senior year in high school. They graciously did that for us. The first night we got there, we went out downtown, and I kid you not, we went out to dinner, and Sydney's walking down the street yelling, hey! Already met all these people. So it worked. She'd already met a ton of people, some over here, I'm sure tonight. Where you at? Stand up. Shut up, brother. But those things have been phenomenal. We didn't know at the time that the Lord was going to use that part of our life, our journey, our story, to put her and Colin on a collision course for one another, to be together for the rest of their lives. But the Lord uses everything for His power, and even that. So now a little bit about Colin. So the first time we met Colin was last Thanksgiving, when we met him in person. Colin had been working at a Young Life camp in Canada, had traveled for 24 hours straight to fly into Frankenmuth, Michigan, to meet the entire family. This was Janet's side of the family, Christy's side of the family. And I'll tell you what, I have been impressed from day one with him. When he had to be completely exhausted, but jumped right into the family and has thrived ever since. So it's really neat. Colin is a dedicated and driven and very strong Christian. Traits Christy and I hold very important. Sydney and Colin's relationship is awesome, really in a pretty extraordinary manner. I don't think they ever dated living in the same zip code. They're shaking they didn't. They met through Young Life, where they both get ready to start jobs there the 14th of October. So they both got jobs out of Florida, getting ready to start with that organization. Bottom line, Christy and I again are just incredibly proud both of you. But we know, the love Colin and Sydney both have for one another. If you continue to put the Lord at the top of that relationship, things are going to be great for you. And if you use the communication that you guys had to, one, living in different zip codes while you dated, they talked an enormous amount over the phone, get to know one another. So take that into your marriage, continue that communication, and you'll weather whatever storm comes your way. So again, we wish you happiness, love, and endless blessings to Sydney and Colin.
Thanks for your time, Father Doug. Hey, now we're going to hear from Sydney's grandfather, Doug.